My name is Mr. Kola Oladejo. Quite a little long time. Due to the COVID-19, that is why you find us here. I'm here to take our year 7, that is JSS1, on social study. The topic we are going to be looking at today is assertiveness. Assertiveness. Not asset, assertiveness. And under the topic, we should be considered the difference between passiveness, aggressiveness, manipulation, and assertiveness. Now, I have a write-up here. Now, what do we understand by assertiveness? Assertiveness means standing up for what you want or what you feel or believe without aggression. Fighting for what you want or what you believe is true. Maybe you don't have an evidence or so, without any violence. Assertiveness means standing up for what you want or what you feel or believes. It also means communicating with feelings. Communicating with feelings, what is paining you, without violating the rights of other people. This might be involved, but you don't want to tamper their aggression. Fighting for yourself alone without violating other people's attention. Being assertive does not ensure that people always get what they want, of course. Not that they will get what they want, just that you are expressing your feelings. Just that you are expressing what? Your feelings. Not being assertive does not ensure that people always get what they want, but it enhances self-esteem to express oneself. There are so many people that something will be wrong with them. For them to come out straight, to express their feelings, it will be so difficult. Why? Assertiveness is a process of expressing yourself with self-esteem to express oneself. It does not involve, as I said all the time, it does not involve aggressive or being rude, using abusing words, bully, or to disrespect anyone. No. If you have done that, you are giving it another meaning entirely. Note, it does not involve violent, aggressive, abusive, rude, bully, or to disrespect anyone. So this is the meaning, at least I gave you like 3 to 4 meanings of assertiveness. Now, let's quickly look at the differences between aggressiveness, passiveness, assertiveness, and manipulation. Now, 1, aggressiveness. Let's look at the word aggressive. When they say look at this, it's too aggressive, hot-tempered. Any little thing, you take it so personal. The emotion and the feelings, the person will react on it immediately. Now, assertiveness means standing up for what you want, at the same time violating the right of others. You are just doing everything to cause trouble. They might paint you like this, you take it so personal. You express your feelings with violence, using it to affect others. Aggressiveness interferes with the rights of others. That is, you will not be able to do it alone without mentioning 1 or 2 persons. You have to tamper their own views and ways as well. That is aggressiveness. Now, passiveness. Passiveness simply means accepting what happens or what people do without trying to change anything or oppose them. Like zombie. A good example of such is a zombie. Do you know what they call a zombie? The person that will do anything you ask him to do without even though whatever the person wants to do is not comfortable, but if you just take it like that, let me just do it. Or better still, passiveness. Something is paining you deep down your heart, and you were unable to express it, to justify your means, to express yourself. That is passiveness. Passiveness means accepting what happens or what people do, trying to do to change anything or oppose them. It means not expressing one's feeling and needs, or expressing them so weakly or lightly. that they will neither be understood or addressed. For instance, as a student, they hurt your feelings to an extent that you can't resist than for you to report. You go ahead to your class teacher to report. Even the way you are expressing yourself is so light. You are not even talking as if you want the issue to be addressed. That is passiveness. That was why I said, so anything they just say, or let me say, I support. There are some people in class that, if not for the force of the teacher are putting on them, they will never say a word. They are bench warmers in the class. They are just there to listen, to ask questions. Do you understand? Yes. Your questions, they won't say anything. If a teacher go ahead to ask them questions, nothing to write home about. And that was why the teacher was just ensuring that we have to work harder to ensure that all the students in the class are flying higher together, and not to concentrate on some people and leave those that are lagging behind. Because of what? They are to benefit the same thing, because they are both paying for the school fees and all other things in the school. Now, accessiveness. As I said the other time, simply means speaking for what you want or saying how one feels. You are saying how you feel. It involves communicating one's feelings without violating the rights of others. It involves communicating one's feelings without violating the right of others. You do what you want to do to achieve your aim, but you do not use your own to affect your other. For instance, I'm going to your Yalagbaja place. She was owing me money, and before you know it, you started doing this to affect other shop behind the Yalagbaja. You understand what I'm saying? That is assertiveness. Now, the last one, manipulating or manipulation. This involves pretending. Yes, we have so many pretenders. This involves pretending that everything is all right, or trying to set what you want in diverse way. Pretending as if everything is fine, of which you are not fine. At times you get to the class, what was wrong with so person? What's wrong? You look so dull. What is the matter? What happens? No, sir, I'm not. Well, it might be personal things. It might be from home. The person might be feeling hungry. He might have lost the lunch money. What was wrong with you? What happened? Nothing. That is the pretender. Manipulating involves pretending that everything is all right and trying to set what you want in a diverse way. To manipulate simply means to control or influence somebody or something, often in a dishonest way. It is the tactics that usually makes others feel nervous, guilty, or frustrated. That is going to be the end of the class. I will give you home drill, what you will do at home to keep yourself busy. I will put that on the board now. As I said the other time, I'll put that on the board now. So that any questions, you should be able to address it and channel it to the right quarters, either to the WhatsApp group or our WhatsApp page. Now, the question is this: assignment. In your own word, what do you understand by assertiveness? To differentiate between aggressiveness, passiveness, assertiveness, and manipulating. answer the questions and forward it to the right channels. We are going to address it, we mark it, then we submit it back to you. Once again, thank you very much. I'm Mr. Kola Oladejo. Thank you so much. Stay home and stay safe. Enjoy your holiday. Thank you.